Ever since the creative project was announced, I've been thinking of what book to choose and couldn't decide. That was before I read book 16. Yes, I know. Of all the books I could have chosen where the adventures of Odysseus or Telemachus are told, or even one of the last book of this poem, I chose this one. For some reason, I really connected with that book in particular. Something about it, about how the reunion between Telemachus and Odysseus happened, really touched me. And it was kind of funny too, not gonna lie. Book 16 has one of the theme I found the most important, or at least the most interesting, which is family. I know, it's pretty surprising from a girl who has, let's say, family issues, to have family as her favorite theme from the poem. I think it's one of the reasons why I liked it so much and why I found it funny too. I think it's one of the reasons why I liked it so much and why I found it funny too. I love the irony of the very first encounter of Odysseus and Telemachus with the swineherd. Just imagine if you were in Odysseus' place and seeing now your grown-up son for the first time in 20 years calling another man Papa. Tel walks inside the house, "Sup, Papa?" And the swineherd, "Oh my god, you're back!" And crying and giving a hug to Telemachus. And just beside them, Odysseus literally crying and dying inside. That's pretty funny. After that, they pretty much start talking about Odysseus in front of Odysseus, which is the irony that I've grown to love. Basically, this entire book is a joke for Odysseus. Poor guy. And yeah, and a trope that I love to read about is slow burn. And I think the Odyssey is in that category. I say that it's in that category because, well, we've literally waited the whole entire poem before Odysseus comes back to his family, and that's why I love it so much. On a more serious note now, the best part of book 16, and pretty much the entire poem in my opinion, is the famous reunion of a father gone for 20 years and of a son who grew up in the absence of his father. Thinking about it, it must have been very hard for Telemachus to grow up without his father. Having a father that is acting like he's not there is something completely different from having a father that is literally not there. And for Odysseus, I can't imagine how much he was going through mentally while being away from Penelope and Telemachus, and his whole family too. It's crazy what family can make you do and how important it can be. You can't understand until you lose it or something happens to them. And in that very moment, both Odysseus and Telemachus understood what family meant to them and how much it was important to them. Telemachus, I am your father. Telemachus, I am your father, on whose account you have suffered many pains and endured the violence of men.